as you do it, okay, and like I'm filming now. Like it was difficult for me to fast. Like it didn't sit easily with me to do that. And you're taking it in your stride. Like you're just doing this like it's a natural course of events.
Well, it is. It just might seem different because it's rare.
But you're like a suicide bomber.
Not quite.
You're giving your life for a cause that you believe is just.
The cause is just, and it's not because I believe it. And it's pretty much the only thing I've seen worth dying for.
But is there nothing worth living for?
Life is not worth living if you have to lie to do it.
And you really actually you have. Well, I guess you do have to lie to live in this world the way it is. You can't live truthfully because it's all based on a lie. It's all based on extortion.
Yeah, majority rules.
Yeah, it's bullshit. We know it's bullshit. But how is your way a way out of it? Like how many would you think if enough people did this, we wouldn't have to? They wouldn't be able to continue? I mean, if you do this, maybe more people will do it. But what did somebody call it? Didn't call it Jonestown. They had another name for it. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Davidstown or something, wasn't it? What was it? Davestown? Yeah. Like dying?
There's a difference between drinking poison Kool-Aid and standing up to a murderous, rapist, monster construct. There's a difference between suicide and martyrdom. Just because you know you're going to die if you put yourself in a position doesn't mean that you're killing yourself.
Just means that there's something worth dying for.
Yeah.
And freedom is worth dying for.
Yep.
And you're obviously, you're connected to life. You're not, you're here. You're alive now. What is dying? How does that impact you? What's it like looking at maybe the fact that you might just die? You only got like a month to live, maybe 2 months.
Yeah, in jail.
In jail. Yeah, what's that feel like?
Rewarding. Like a soldier who can see the end of the mission.
I saw it in great novels where the hero actually had to destroy headquarters, and they went in, and the only way they could destroy it is with giving their own life. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger did that in Running Man. I think that was a pretty good scenario. Yeah, so like people have to relate to the way we're living, the fact that we do have to lie, cheat, and steal for survival.
Or pay dues to people who do for you.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. We don't torture people, but we send them to other countries so they can be tortured.
Oh, we don't torture people. That's what the cops are for. We pay our taxes so we don't have to torture people.
So you never did like this camp thing, like Occupy Victoria didn't really achieve a camp status. Like they didn't have the vision that you have for camps. They didn't achieve that, did they?
Well, just a bunch of rookies coming into a thing for the first time, and then having me around and sort of pointing towards the obvious that there is no other cause and that if you're gonna stand up for this one, you have to be willing to die for it. And so rookies need a ripening time. Don't make the things too long.
We can't edit anymore.
No, not really.